damaged. He's put that in sideways, I think. Sorry, it's not turn one. My apologies. There's not that many places. Dennis Anderson, well done to everybody, including Alex Lynn and Sebastian Bourdais. He got it pointed sort of in the right direction, but the grass is so slippery down there in the GTD category, who went very long and tried to get down contact with the Andretti car, the black, white and green machine. Now, how did that happen? Oh, the Andretti car was off first at the exit of turn 14 and then speared back across the track. Koenig and Minolta car trying to break the second place finishes, and down at turn 5, Bill Oberlin, the 96 car.
Not finished this race. Let's have a look here, see what happened.
So through the kink and put off on the left-hand side. My goodness, that is a very, very... Yeah, I said that.
Ouch.
Very, very strong car. The stricken car.
96 car just turned left.
Vin
right
came on at an angle, didn't he? Brynjolfsson puts his right front onto the dirt and then the curb, and there's one and then two taps.
He just drives us straight off the road on the exit. I mean, yes, he hit that inside curb.
Drivers come in here kind of unaware that it is even raining. One car off, two cars, three cars.
And underway again before anybody else arrives on the scene.
There comes
Jake
the
Walker.
77. That was Walker.
Yeah, going backwards at high speed.
IMSA AMR safety team already rolling from their position at the motorcycle chicane slightly further back. And that is a classic mistake. Leading for JTX Racing, he's pulled out what in the context of this race is a decent gap at half a second. Oh, down the inside, Van Berlo. Now, did he jump or was he pushed? Oh, no, it was his own fault, and he actually hit the back of Efren Castro as he was coming down the hill. That's the man with whom he's battling for the championship lead.
Indeed, and Castro just must have passed.
Extremely difficult conditions. Wet and greasy, too wet. Oh, and a big hit, and that's the championship leader has been picked up, and that was all on Lee Keen. He's put Van Berlo.
Ja, we krijgen de herhaling. En ik denk toch dat de wagen met nummer 78, misschien Michiel Haverans bij...
Hij zit er niet helemaal naast bij Aspen.
Hij breekt ook uit, hè. De auto breekt uit. En ik weet zelfs niet of hij Aspen geraakt heeft. Hij remt en je ziet de auto licht worden van achter.
Eens kijken wat er gebeurt.
Vond gaat rond.
Vond gaat rond. Wordt hij dan aangetikt door Jan Laurijsen?
Nee.
Lijkt niet zo te zijn. En dan met de kont van de auto. En met de voorkant.
There's a car that's over. Georgi Donchev, the car has rolled over. This is surely going to bring out a red flag. Let's see what happened. And Van Koyk had spun. Donchev had got together, just hooked up on the wheel arch, and the car was over. And oh my word, that was quite a roll, wasn't it? A double roll for the number 2 car. Was involved with another car that saw it up and over. It doesn't happen very often. Oh, look at that, doing it themselves. Who needs the marshals? That is not going to do the suspension a lot of favours. I think that car is going to need a bit of work. Rudy Van Buren, here comes Heinrich on the inside of Pereira. The two cars get together. Heinrich spins on the outside line. He's going to go deep into the corner. Dylan Pereira leading the way. We got a spinner in the middle. Is Lorcan Hannafin and Harold Prochik. Both spun in the middle of turn 1. Looked like he got collected, so hopefully no damage there. Jan-Erik Sluten. Now that was the driver that got in to Harold Prochik and Zoran Spreng, and maybe that Lorcan Hannafin went spinning. This is the view from Carlos Rivas, and there is Richard Wagner also. The stewards got their work cut out this afternoon sorting this lot out. Whether there are any penalties incoming, he's going round the racetrack, or is the racetrack going round him, as the old saying goes, and he goes spinning. And also Prochik was almost involved there again. In fact, Prochik was more than involved. I think that might have been the finishing touch. Just jumps him almost without warning, but Larry Tedforder coming back. There's a collision between the two cars. Larry Tedforder. We're looking at the replay again. Safety car is in on this lap, according to our timing screens.
Of course, Sven, we talk about the back. Oh, it's terrible. We saw it in slow motion before, but with the sound on, it's different. But of course, Sven, our race director, Chrysler Drake street circuit that was prominent in East Germany in the 80s and 90s. So he's really grown up in racing, and he's trying to make that long lap penalty that we see.
Morrow Engel, several cars running wide, and the number 10 BMW Ben Green dropping back, but there's a Lamborghini that's gone spinning in the background. Mountain to climb when he climbs into the seat of that car. Right, here's a replay, and that was Costa Balboa. Now let's look back. Oh no, that's on board.
Yeah, I honestly don't think there was contact there on the AstroTurf, and the car just seemed unbalanced. The Mad Panda Motorsport car was the initial contact there. 8 flying of Christopher Haase for good measure. So that was a 2-for-1 deal, really, unfortunately.
Verliert hingegen etwas die Nerven, ist dem Audi viel zu schnell und kickt den Honda von Roland Härtner fast aus dem Rennen. Da wollte der 22-Jährige schlicht zu viel. Wilder Auftakt ins 7. Saisonrennen der ADAC GT4 Germany. Tabellenführer Phil Durr fährt zunächst auf Ewan McKay auf und kassiert dann selbst einen Treffer, bevor das Rennen richtig angefangen hat. Ein anderer, nämlich Vincent Andronaco, dreht sich auf Rang 2 liegend früh aus dem Feld. Im Gegensatz zu Durr kann der Porsche allerdings weiterfahren. Ein Porsche-Dreierpaket mit Kronberg, Andronaco und Bostandiev. Kronberg zieht nach rechts und knallt den Andronaco, der hier natürlich dagegen hält. Kronberg dreht sich und fällt zurück.
バックアップさせてというところですが、何台か接触があったかもしれません。ありましたね。2台だ、全部で4台が接触するような形ですが、内側の2台はそのまま。
Kellett on the inside and just contact with the 4, pushes him wide, gets into the tire. Look at the top of your screen. So Willpower gets sideways, slows down Pato Ward, who loses the drive. Graham Rahal's already done the damage to his front wing, but further back there's another blockage.
See what happened here.
Whoa, Graham Rahal actually hit Pato Ward into Willpower. That's what caused Will to Takuma Sato at the top of your screen. They go out of
Sato was trying to make the move.
And here's why. Graham Rahal just all by himself into turn 4. Maybe not enough time to react to the 15 in the wall. You see the both fronts lock up. Willpower was so lucky to avoid that.
Kirkwood goes for the move on the inside. Oof.
How do you read that one, Hinch? Boy, the back end started to go really early there.
Yeah, on the bumps, upset it. That's a big hit.
Ooh, huge right side impact.
Trying to go by the 26 and 28 all in one go.
He was there, James. He was all the way up alongside.
GT3 racing. He saw the pressure coming in. There's a big move there from Harward, laid on the brakes, and he can't get it turned.
Used every day by the citizens of...
Whoa! Around goes Schwest. That's the points leader in GT4. Oh no, Misha Goikberg, and that's Sheehan. The time you cross the bridge till the time you come back across the bridge, that whole section there, you got to get through it.
Oh, he got hit by Max. Max absolutely doing him dirty. He's an extremely talented and clean driver. Does not drive people hard or dirty. And wow, as soon as I say that, absolute chaos ensues between Gavin Harlan and Cletus by a mere 0.08 of a second. Wow, what a battle.
In this car and got what is a 2013 specification Porsche and contact with the Honduras supermarkets.
Looks like he's just missed his braking mark. He got in there really deep, misjudged it, grabbed the back of...
This is the replay of the bodywork ultimately when they came together at 6.
Oh, probably 2.5 grams worth of carbon fibre just floating off down there at turn 6.
Looks like Simon Olsen definitely got some confidence in between that. Boingo!
Wow!
Wow! Bing bong! There we go. Dylan Hughes jumps up and out into that second outside zone. There goes Nova putting that Nitto tire. Oh! And big hit from Power. Hits him square. Trying to bang his door, and now brings it. Oh boy! Slam!
Whoa! To really see what happened. Was it Gucci that got in there a little too aggressively, trying to, you know, like we say, put that...
Look at the start. It all starts as Seth Bramer gets turned around right there. And man, everybody was missing it until Bowers came.
Oh boy, stack them up big time once again. We've got multiple drivers upside down. It is a scrapyard in turns 1 and 2.
Gordon has a run on Hill down the front straightaway. They make contact. Big time crash into turn number 1.
Winfield is second, Hutchison with a brilliant start, and Isaac Smith there as well. Off in the background, that's one of the Coopers. It's Jamie Tonks. Jamie Tonks backwards into the barriers. It has been for the last few laps.
Unbelievable.
Oh, big accident. Who was that? That was someone at the back of the... Oh, it's Jamie Tonks for the second time today.
Og der har været ild i den.
Ja, det er jo store flammer. Altså det her med, altså han kunne måske godt leve, han ser ved situationen. Måske kunne han leve med, at det var Sylvest, og havde det været hårdt, og ville han måske forsøge en overhaling. Altså, ud til højre med Sylvest.
Mike kommer dårligt afsted. Det er det vådespor, vi snakker om. Nede bagved er der et kæmpe uheld. Det er Højris igen. Her kommer Højris altså på tværs. Han trækker altså selv over i Audi'en over på højre side.
Já começa quente, só 2 pontos separam eles. Já tem gente se atravessando ali na reta. O Dudabana já vai pro muro. Já tem mais carro indo pro muro ali. E já entra meio de lado. Já desequilibra. Cadê o Dudabana daqui?
Ele acabou encostando, né? No Dudabana
Verdade,
nessa desequilibrada.
Tá
aí o Bruno Tanque aqui, pelo que eu vi, ele foi sozinho.
O Gustavo Mascarenhas se recupera bem. Vai pra cima. Ih, rodou o barranquinho, ficou no meio. Rafa Lopes chega pra consertar, mas os dois vão pra fora. O Richard Heinrich escapa pra defender essa segunda posição. Já dá aquela traseirada ali no meio. O Ted Barbirato já vem, já tem o toque com o Glauco. Aí já atravessa na pista e tome pé no acelerador. No Betão, ele é o 9º colocado nesse momento. Tá à frente do Beto Pontes e o Bruno Tanque fica de lado. No toque ali com o Ricardo Raimundo, a freada na primeira perna do S já... Ah, não foi freada não, foi toque mesmo. Na disputa, o Natan já estava no meio do caminho. E o que tem aí pra gente? Thiago Escobar, Everson Dias. Olha só a segurada. Aí abriu a porta traseira do Lorenzo, uma banca forte.
E tá bonita a disputa ali da Elite.
Olha onde vai o Gustavinho, teve um toque ali, ele vai direto pro guarda-reio. É a liderança dele, tem trio wide no Laranjinha. E olha o bate-bate, toque no Fausto, toque do Anderson, toque no Newton. Mantém a liderança de prova, o Thiago já vem com o toque ali. Pra cima do Catute, os dois balançam e cruza de novo, quase por muito pouco o Thiago Rio.
Olha o nosso 13º engordando ali, meu
olha
amigo.
Aí, ó, Rafa Colombari ali no toque, o Rafa escapou e veio pra barreira de pneus.
Ah, que pena.
Uma queimadinha de leve ali do Rafa Reis, em todo caso foi um largadão, já tinha voado o para-choque traseiro ali do carro do Léo, um pouquinho no carro do Marcelo de Tripa e depois aqui embaixo o toque entre o Léo e o Rafa. E aí o Léo segura bonito demais também. O carro aí do Moratelli e do Thiago Quinzelli, ó. O toque ali. E aí a rodada pra dentro, pra fora, pra dentro, pra fora, pra dentro. O Rafa Colombari vai pra cima dele. O Rafa é da classe A. Opa! Aí tem o toque com o Betão, ele sai de traseira no toque ali com o Colombari e vai voltar, não volta pro meio não, Betão. Isso! Que reflexo do Betão, segurou. E aí a gente tem o Everson.
Getting checked up, big contact back there. J.J. Ailey's around the 10, the 2, hard into the wall. Oh, goodness. Kyle Busch involved, big damage on the 18 as well.
Looks like he gets a little bit loose. He's trying to save it, more and more contact.
but the 10 spins up in front. I'm going to have to watch it again to see how the 10 spun around. Was it contact from the 15, Gene?
Big break for Eric Jones. Busher Suarez.
Busher's ready. We're on fire.
Looks like a lot of guys going to avoid, and he spins back into the wall. So there is some damage to the right side of that car, and you wonder if maybe he lost the air on corner exit of turn 2. Look at this 45 car. Ty Gibbs up the racetrack as well. I'm wondering if...
Really smart move right here. Look like Bell was having a problem right there, and then they made contact.
So I'm the first guy to be calling Ross Chastain.
That's got a little sideways.
Gets a little help.
A little help.
Let's see. Oh, right here. Whoa. Oh, man.
Yeah, McLaughlin slams the wall.
Brakes on fire for the 08.
Amber to get back on track, and she's in the wall there for a long time already.
Yeah, it's a funny angle. I don't know if it looks like she maybe had a tire go down on corner entry and just kept it up high, so she got in the wall.
No oil on the track, but it was just a spin by Sam Fellows into the tire wall. That one was into the concrete wall for Serge Bordeaux. Go ahead, you can take it. And then this is a big incident in turn number 9, a huge hit between the 0 of Glenn Steyer's pit stop, or possibly that was the reason it was a drive-through penalty for the 04. Oh, and now Dumoulin comes through, and a bump back from Clute on the back end of Ranger. In turn number 9, he gets to the inside. They'll bump again, the 04 into the wall, and back across, he takes out his brother. The Dumoulin cars crash together in turn number 10. The GM Playa 96, a car to the wall in turn number 2. And it's Ranger and Gary Clute again.
Y vamos a ver la repetición de lo que pasaba. Se iba sola completamente ella. Y este era el impacto con la parte delantera derecha.
Saliendo de la 2, ahí se va a llevar el toque de Eloy Sebastián. Lo manda directamente para la salida de pits y entra en trompo.
Ahí está la repetición.
Ayuda, ayuda.
Eric Galicia creo que es el que estaba por ahí.
Sí.
Y es quien se lleva toda la parte trasera.
Ya se vuelve incluso algo no normal, fuera de la norma. Este incidente, hablando aquí de Salinas.
No. Esta es otra toma. Vean ustedes cómo se va ahí. Bueno, vean la camioneta 5 cómo va a llegar. No, bueno, es tremendo el golpe, Luis.
5 vueltas de carrera porque Rodrigo de Colombres defendiéndose con todo. Nuevo impacto en este momento. Tenemos a número 67 y mira, otra vez la número 9 de Alonso Salinas.
Close enough to attack Miller on the brakes. Zarco's crashed out of the lead. Johan Zarco was on that factory Suzuki. He tipped it in. That went really early, didn't it?
It was very similar to the crash that Zarco had on Friday morning.
Yeah, you could just see it was never really settled, was it? It looked like he
rear steps, and then high side, and then, yeah, really weird, but yeah, that would...
Does he fold the front? Yes, he does. And then look, same line, and that was costly for Hitch because he could not get good drive through there. 3 points over Alexi Fueri. Man down, and that looks like Rossi. And Fueri. It's longer. Oh, and that was Matteo Luigi Rossi just came into the turn, possibly just a little bit out of control.